Not investing in what you don't understand. One of the most repeated, yet most ignored, principles in investing is simple. Do not invest in what you don't understand. While it sounds obvious, market history shows that complexity often attracts capital faster than clarity. 1. The circle of competence principle. The idea of staying within your knowledge boundaries was popularized by Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. They argue that investors do not need to understand everything, only the areas where they can make rational judgments. The key is not how large your circle is, but whether you stay inside it. When investors move outside their circle, they rely on narratives instead of analysis. They depend on others' opinions. They misjudge risk. 2. Complexity creates illusion of intelligence. Financial innovation often markets complexity as sophistication. However, research in behavioral finance shows that investors tend to overestimate their understanding, a phenomenon related to the Dunning-Kruger effect. Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman demonstrated that humans are prone to overconfidence, especially in uncertain environments. When something sounds advanced or technical, it feels exclusive. It appears profitable. It discourages questioning. But complexity can hide risk rather than reduce it. 3. Information asymmetry risk. If you don't understand an investment, someone else probably understands it better. You may be the weaker party in the transaction. Markets reward knowledge and punish ignorance. Investing without understanding increases exposure to hidden leverage, structural fragility, liquidity traps, regulatory risk. History repeatedly shows that opaque products often fail during stress periods. 4. Emotional instability under pressure. When volatility hits, understanding becomes critical. If you don't fully grasp how the asset generates returns, what drives its price, what risks it carries, you are more likely to panic and sell at the worst moment. Understanding creates conviction. Conviction reduces emotional errors. 5. Long-term performance and simplicity. Research from firms like Vanguard Group shows that simple, transparent, low-cost strategies often outperform complex, high-turnover approaches over time. Simplicity reduces costs, reduces behavioral mistakes, improves consistency. Complexity often increases friction. 6. Understanding as risk management. Risk is not just volatility. It is the probability of being permanently wrong. If you cannot explain an investment in simple terms, how it makes money, why it has a competitive advantage, what could make it fail, then you are speculating, not investing. Conclusion. Not investing in what you don't understand is not conservatism, it is discipline. Markets constantly present attractive, complicated opportunities. But sustainable success often comes from clarity over excitement, simplicity over sophistication, understanding over imitation. In investing, ignorance is expensive, and curiosity without comprehension is dangerous.